Hello, and welcome back to Weekly Gaming News 10 and 10. This is episode 55 for the week ending Saturday, April 14th, 2018. The United States Federal Trade Commission has sent letters advising 6 major companies that the current warranty policies are illegal. Specifically, they violate the MagnusonMoss Warranty Act, which prohibits manufacturers from placing repair restrictions on any warranted device. They target specific language such as "this warranty does not apply if this product has had the warranty seal removed, altered, or defaced." This makes void warranty stickers on the backs of all of our consoles null and void. Games Done Quick has released the 2018 Speedrunner and Game List, being held this year at the DoubleTree Hilton Bloomington Minneapolis Hotel in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Some of the games from the list includes Cuphead, Banjo-Tooie, both Deus Ex titles, and Divinity, Original Sin 2, just to name a few. Last summer's GDQ raised $1.7 million for Doctors Without Borders. Overwatch League Pro has been fired over sexual misconduct allegations. Boston Uprising DPS player Jonathan Dreamcasper Sanchez had his contract terminated by the team. The allegations against Dreamcasper pursued improper sexual relationships with 2 underage female fans, up to and including sexually explicit images and message exchanges. As the evidence mounts, Dreamcasper's status on the Boston Uprising is the least of his worries. A trio of South Korean game companies have been fined over deceptive loot box odds. Nexon, Netmarble, and Nextfloor were all fined. All 3 companies have been requested by the Korean Fair Trade Commission to review and correct the way they promote loot boxes and how they monetize their games. In its complaint, the Korean Fair Trade Commission noted that in a promotional campaign, one of the companies advertised an even chance drop rate for certain items when the actual drop rate was about 0.5%. Steam Spires announced they will be shutting down after Valve made changes to the Steam API. If you're unfamiliar, Steam Spy was able to track a user's game library and playtime. The change stems from Valve giving more control over the privacy of your Steam account and what information you decide to share. Billy Mitchell is no longer the King of Kong. Twin Galaxies stripped Billy Mitchell's scores from their forums, and a day later, Guinness World Records stripped his scores as well. These actions stem from an investigation that concluded that Billy Mitchell reached his high scores using an emulator, as opposed to actual arcade cabinet hardware. While only 2 of his top 3 scores were found to have been conclusively achieved using emulation, all of his scores have been wiped. Furthermore, he will not be able to reclaim the throne, as he has been banned from the Twin Galaxies leaderboards. Bungie has announced Destiny 2's next expansion, Warmind, will be released on May 8th. The Battle Shoot and Loot game will also be receiving several long-requested features. The expansion will be getting a live stream on April 24th. Bungie also released an updated roadmap that shows new features coming with the game, including private matches, a multi-emote wheel, vault space increases, bounties, and more. Bungie continues to work on improving Destiny 2, but many people are saying that it may already be too late. Bluehole has announced that PUBG Desert Map Miramar will be coming to Xbox One before the end of this month. The map will come to test servers and bring new weapons, vehicles, and game optimizations. Bluehole expects that these updates will make it to the live servers in May. Still in early access, the Xbox One version is humming along to its 1.0 release. Fresh off of last week's news that they would no longer be bringing new content to Lawbreakers, Boss Key Productions released their next game, Radical Heights, to early access. Radical Heights is their take on the ultra-popular Battle Royale genre, populated by stalwarts Fortnite and PUBG, amongst others. Radical Heights is a colorful shooter that takes place in what appears to be stereotypical 1980s. The game is being self-published and hits early release after only 5 months of development. Microsoft announced a slew of original Xbox games for the backwards compatibility program. Included in the list are SSX3, The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, Jade Empire, 6 Star Wars titles, and more. There's a staggered release with a portion releasing on April 17th and the rest coming on April 26th. Additionally, several 360 games get the Xbox One X treatment. Most notably, Red Dead Redemption and Gears of War 2 get enhanced with updated resolutions and refined lighting effects. While the actual gameplay is not being changed and no additional content is being added, you're getting to play these games at 4K resolution via super sampling. Other games getting the Xbox One X treatment are Sonic Generations, Darksiders, Portal 2, and Star Wars The Force Unleashed. These patches are free, and all you need to do is update your game to enjoy the new visuals. That will do it for this week's episode of a Weekly Gaming News 10 in 10. Before I sign off, I want to give a shout out to the new challengers. Get good at fighting games with the new challengers, offering one-on-one and group coaching, fight nights, replay critiques, and more. The new challengers will have your fight game top notch. Supporting the most popular fighters, including Dragon Ball FighterZ, Injustice 2, Street Fighter V, and more. Head over to www.newchallenger.gg and sign up to learn, train, and fight. Finally, if you want a deeper dive into these stories and more, join Trinell and myself